Hello everyone. Welcome to Ziel classes. I am Sushri Sarkar and in today's class we'll be learning about poetic devices. So let's get started. What are poetic devices? Poetic devices are tools that are that poets use to create rhythms, enhance meaning, and evoke emotions in the poems. So these are our keywords: create rhythm, enhance meaning, evoke emotions. These devices help us to understand the background of the poem, the theme of the poem, what the poet is trying to say through his art, right? So there are certain types of poetic devices. Now we'll learn about those types of poetic devices. Now these are few basic types of poetic devices: similes, metaphors, alliteration, onomatopoeia, personification, repetition, and imagery. Let's go one by one. So similes. Similes are a poetic device that the poet uses to compare two things, using the word like and as. For example, her smile is as bright as the sun. The poet is comparing the lady's smile with the brightness of the sun, using the word as. Whenever there is as or like in a comparison, it is a simile. Beautiful. Beautiful is also comparison between two things. But the difference is that without using like or as, the poet does not use words like or as. It's a subtle comparison. For example, the classroom was a zoo. That means the teacher is comparing the classroom to a zoo. But she is not using the word like or as. So whenever there is a comparison between two things without the use of like or as, it is a metaphor. Alliteration. The repetition of same consonant sound at the beginning of words in a line of poetry. For example, picture five, five for pet, a peg, a pickle pepper. Sounds like a tongue twister. So in alliteration, every word in the poetry, in the line of the poetry, starts with the same letter or the same consonant sound. Why does the poet do this? Maybe to create rhythm. So this is an example of alliteration. Every word is starting with the same letter or same consonant sound. Next one, onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia are words that imitate sounds like buzz, clap, whistle, such words that give off a sound, as in the bees burst in the garden. Burst, it is a sound. Clap, tap, all these things are sounds. Clap, tap. Whenever there's a sound in a poetry, we see that the poet has used onomatopoeia, right? In this case, the bees burst in the garden. Personification. Personification is when a, a non-human thing is given human-like qualities. Not just a non-living thing. Any non-human thing is given human-like qualities. For example, the wind whispered through the trees. Wind is a non-human thing. Whispered, human quality. Let's take another example. Like the trees were dancing in the wind. Trees, non-human, dancing, human quality. So When non-human things are given human-like qualities, it is called personification. Repetition. Repetition is repeating words or phrases to emphasize an idea. When the poet is stressing on a word, he's repeated it more than once to kind of stress on it or enhance the meaning of that word. That is called repetition. For example, row, row, row your boat. Okay, it kind of expresses emotion as well. Expresses emotion. Let's take another example. Come, come, come fast. Stressing on the word come, emphasizing the idea. Now, last but not the least, imagery. What is an imagery? Descriptive language that appeals to the senses. Our five senses: sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. Anything that appeals to these five senses that the poet uses to kind of express his idea and the image around him, the background of the poetry or the setting of the poetry is known as imagery. For example, the sweet scent of roses fill the air, scent of roses, appealing to our smelling sense, right? Appealing to our smelling sense. So anything that appeals to our five senses is known as imagery. To now the poet uses imagery to paint a vivid picture. Okay, so let's take a quick recap. In today's class, we learned about what poetic devices are, why they are used, and we learn about these poetic devices: similes, metaphors, alliteration, onomatopoeia, personification, repetition, and image.